Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a Back to Basics episode from Salvage Nation. Have you heard the rumor? Salvage is dead, there's no money in it. Well, check this out. I'm gonna put my cape on and I'm gonna show you how to make a bit of change, a bit of dosh in the salvage game. And we got two builds from the auction website. I got two subscribers that were like, look, we need to get ABCD. I sourced these two cars for them. Let me know what you think of these two builds. And the number one question is, how much money do you think we can make off of these two cars? Let's get into it. So guys, this is the first car. As you can see, very minimal damage. This was a category in for non-structural. If you're new to the game or if you're looking to make a quick flip, stay away from category S. That's structural damage. The amount of DMs I get with people who bought category S cars, looking at the damage from the outside, when the car comes, the chassis is bent or something is more seriously damaged beneath the surface, and then they end up being stuck, end up having to pay a lot of money, and that defeats the purpose. Have a look at this. This is a little bit of scuff damage. This is just aesthetics. Like, have a look at that bumper. This bumper is easily repairable, and the wing. Now, the wings for this car is not expensive. That's another thing. Get a car where the parts are gonna be cheap. If you get higher end cars, be prepared to pay higher end money. Now guys, I struck gold with this. It doesn't always end up this way, but when the car came, it had 2 keys, and in the glove box is full service history, and the car's only covered 50K. So happy days. But anyway, let's go around the car. I've shown you a brief outlook on the exterior. The paintwork is in good nick, but this is the bulk of the damage right here. That wing, we're gonna be repairing this wing. We're not gonna replace it, and we'll spray that whole area here and get this bit looking nice. When the car came off the truck, when it got delivered, immediately I noticed that something was up with the steering. So right now, have a look. Steering wheel's dead straight. This wheel is just peering out at the front and it's peering in at the back right there. You can clearly see that. We went ahead and I jacked the car up, and there is a bent wishbone. So when the car came, have a look at that. Went ahead and got a wishbone for the car. So we're gonna be swapping that out, getting the car fully driving. Coming around, it's got a little scuff here on the headlight. Like you can see, these are insurance markings. They would have said you need a new headlight for that. Like literally, that's just a scuff, come on. So we will be sorting all of that. That's gonna buff out. The bonnet, no damage. Rest of the bumper, there's no damage. On this driver's side, there's absolutely no damage. The car never had any airbag damage on the interior. Everything is nice and clean. It looks really, really smart. On the rear, no issues here. No damage, no damage, no damage. Coming back to this passenger side, no damage. So you get the gist. That's the first car. Let's get this sorted out. I want to fix this, and then I'll show you the other car, which is round the back. So guys, I thought we were having a bit of a disaster, but I had to search the boot and I found this bad boy. Many times when I buy salvage cars, this is missing. Wheel locking nut. Without this, you're in a lot of trouble. Cool. Just like that, guys, we have a broken wishbone removed. Okay guys, so this is the broken wishbone, like I said, removed off the car. The actual wishbone itself, it looks to be in good condition to the naked eye. It was Akil that kind of noticed. I didn't even see it, so I'm not afraid to admit that, but Akil noticed. You can look inside there, see it's completely snapped off in there, and this is where the brunt of the damage was taken. You can see it's probably nudged here, nudged the wheel, pushed everything back, and this was kind of like holding on for dear life kind of thing, and it's broken. Is it a pinion, some sort of joint in there? I don't know. I don't really care because this one's out. Went ahead and got a new one. We got this from the parts supplier. This was £100, including VAT. This came down to the garage within 2 hours. So I'm gonna put you on a time lapse, get this back on the car, and then that's it. The car should be driving. After I fit this, it's literally just aesthetics, which Akil can take care of here at Eagle's Garage. So yeah, time lapse, get the car driving. Alright you guys, so gone ahead, refitted everything on this side. Have a look at that wheel now. If I go like this, it's a lot better. Have a look at that. If you remember before, this bit was all the way out. Come back to the side, it's all good. It's got a small amount of dents on the wing and all of that. I've explained all of that to you. All of that, this guy here is gonna do it. But for now, there's nothing more to do. I'm gonna take this off, go for a little test drive. And guys, what do you think of this? How much do you think I can sell this car for? That is the question for this video. How much do you think it's worth? 2.5, he said. Well, if it's worth only 2.5, I've made a loss, isn't it? You guys already know how much we paid for the car. You've seen we spent 100 quid on parts, about an hour and a half of labor. We got all of that sorted. The car's running, driving. I'm gonna stick it on my trade insurance now, hit the road. Once I get back, I'll show you the second car. Guys, you know what? I'll give you guys a little bit of a treat. So, before I show you the second car, Akil's been working away. This is another client that's come in. This is a 2021 Ford Transit. There's actually a shortage of these in the UK, especially the automatic version. Check this out. You're looking at about 27 to 30 and upwards. I've even had a guy who came down to collect some parts. He was driving one of these and told me that the dealership offered him 40K for his because it was brand new, and they had a special client. These are going like hotcakes. So Akil's got a client that's come in and he wanted a Transit for his business. He didn't want to spend, what, 30K, 40K. He didn't want to spend that much. So we decided, you know what, we're gonna get you one and we're gonna do it. So I'll show you how we get on with this. And at the end, I want you to tell me how much you think all three cars are worth. Off the bat, he spent around 15K for the damaged car. And this box was just full of stuff. This is about 3 grand's worth of parts. Dashboard kit, complete front end. So far he's spent about £19,000. We're just organizing it all. He spent about 19K. When it's all done, he's gonna spend what, 21? Exactly, 21K guys, all in. And you cannot find, this is a 2021 model, it's only got 20,000 on the clock, and just to show you again, it's automatic. We done the airbag kit yesterday, everything is gonna be spanking when this van is done. And you're gonna see it. I'm gonna include it in this video. The man is doing it. Akil, turn that, he sprayed this. You sprayed it yesterday or this morning? Guys, look at that finish. Eagles, Akil, you know how it goes. So all the parts came off a red Transit. All the parts went from red to gray. I'm gonna put you on a time lapse and we're gonna be reconstructing this front end right now. Once this is all together, I'll show you the second car that I bought. But guys, who said the salvage game was dead? Wow! Akil, you sure you done it okay, yeah? almost. Guys, if you saw the pictures of this car when it was I'm so accustomed saying car. If you saw the pictures of this van when it first came in, smashed completely. Check this out. Got lots of broken parts and stuff, but full LED lighting. You just saw the lights come on as soon as you open the door. Very clean. Is it locking, yeah? Wow! I know I make you happy. I walked straight into that one. Forget that. Exactly, scrap, guys, scrap. So guys, look at that, a little bit more work. The van is coming together. It literally just needs to pop in the 2 headlights. But whilst Akil is finishing up with that, I want to show you the second car. Here are the keys. As you can see, it's an Audi. Hit luck with this again. I got 2 keys, full service history, and the damage is not too bad. The point I'm trying to make here is all about the decisions you make when bidding that will determine the final outcome of your salvage build. So let's go check it out. Ah, shut up. Low battery, no kidding. So guys, this is another peach of a buy. It came with the logbook, 2 keys, full service history. Like, have you noticed, if you're an OG subscriber on my channel, guys, it's not a coincidence that I keep getting good buys. It's because there's a lot of meticulous planning whenever I'm going to be spending money. That being said, you can still get burnt, which I have been in the past, but let's go get this car in the garage and I'll show you what this car is all about. Alright guys, so this is the second car, another banger in my opinion, but you let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm going to start right here. This is the brunt of the damage. As you can see, the front bumper has got multiple cracks and the grille is a complete mess. Have a look at that side as well. If I zoom it in, the grille is a mess. So got a new grille coming, got a new front bumper. Where is it? It is right here. We're going to be prepping that. Opening up the bonnet, I need to figure out why this is so tight. I think something is shifted, but I can't see any damage on the front slam panel, which is a bonus. As you can see, there's not a lot of damage that's penetrated through. No chassis damage, no category S damage. Guys, like I always say, start small, build your way up. If you can't handle a massive, really bad category S car, don't get one. I get so many DMs. I bought this car. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Can I bring it down after you've messed around with it? No, I'm sorry. For that little bit of damage, look what's happened. Like, what I find very interesting though is different manufacturers have got different sensitivities to blowing the airbags. Have a look at that damage. There's hardly anything there. But what I do know is it's bang on the front crash sensor. So that's picked up that crash. 3 airbags. The passenger airbag, the driver airbag, and the driver knee airbag all blew on this car. So we're gonna have to change the complete airbag kit. What? So Akil has decided to run away. We're gonna finish up that. I've done a bunch of work on the Astra this morning. It's now just gone 2 p.m. I wanna get this front bumper off this car, and then potentially I wanna do a test fit of that bumper. We're gonna be spraying this bumper off the car, so it's just gonna be a test fit for today. Quick walk around of the rest of the car. You can see that paintwork is in great condition. There's no damage to the entire passenger side. Some scuffs and scratches to the rear bumper right there. Got some more scratches right there as well. Missing the toe cover. Coming around, driver's side, no damage. And that bonnet is actually, I'm very surprised, very happy. There's no damage on that bonnet. So, you can see the brunt of the damage. Let's get to work. Alright guys, so managed to get that front bumper off. It was a little bit harder than I thought. It had some hidden screws underneath, but we got there in the end. Here is the bumper. Yeah, not a lot to say about it. We will be removing, I need to replace this grille. We will be removing and reusing the fog lights because there's no damage there. All the covers, etc, etc. The grille is gone, and this is the new bumper. I'll unpackage that, and then we can do a test fit. Looking here, there is some damage to this little foam insert, but there's not anything that I'm too crazy about. Now guys, whilst I've been working on the A3, this guy, see, he's like, don't forget me.
Remember the other one?
Yeah, me, the other one, the one that we don't call his name anymore. But yeah, whilst I was doing all of that, Akil was getting this kind of lower still and the lower portion of the door prepped for paint. And he was a busy boy. We went ahead and got the headlights in. Now the front end on this Transit is completely back together. It looks good. Happy?
Yeah, honestly, it's going good.
Yeah, really nice. Really, really nice. Have a look at that, guys. Really, really nice. He's gonna be happy.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
The owner is gonna be so happy, guys, because listen, I know it's a lot of money, but trust me, it's gonna be, we're saving him a lot, and this is gonna make him a very happy boy. But yeah, we're making great progress. It's been a long old day. I'm super tired. I just want to show you something. Every now and again, I'll just come outside and I look on the street and I'll just say, oh my God, that's mine. And then I go back inside and I continue working. Happy days. Alright you guys, so I just found some more damage, and it explains why this bit is all pushed up. The crossbar, look at the bumper iron, crossbar, whatever you want to call it, that is completely pushed back. It's a clean push as well, just completely smacked in the middle. So, let me make a phone call.
Afternoon, SVA.
Hello, there's Max around.
Bear with me, let me transfer it to him, yeah?
Thank you, thank you.
Hold on.
Alright, you guys, so have a better look at it. I've just given the guys over at SVA Panels a call. They're going to send me down a new replacement part tomorrow morning. So this is where I'm going to leave it. I don't want to open it unless I've got the new part. I don't want to do anything more unless I got that part in hand. So I know exactly what I need to do. I'm a bit worried. Yeah, that's a solid whack right there. Have a look at that. That's meant to curve outwards. It's literally just pushed it straight back. So what I'm going to do is slap this one back on the car, leave it outside, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Alrighty guys, it's about 3 days later. The guys from SVA Panels sent me out this new bumper reinforcement bar. So let's get the Audi back in the garage, get this swapped out, and we can get that bumper into paint. On a positive note, overnight I did some research on the red Astra, and I got some good news. I'll share that with you later on, but let's get to work. What? Alright guys, so to have a look, the new bumper reinforcement has been fitted, but have a look at the engineering on this. If you look at the middle section, it's quite thick, so this is going to have more rigidity. But have a look how they made this section a bit smaller, this section a bit smaller. That basically makes these areas a bit weaker, so it's going to give in the event of a crash. And here's an example that I prepared earlier. It got some full-on impact on the front of the car, but this section stayed true to form. And as you can see, it crumpled right there, and it crumpled right there. Those are the crumple zones. So I just wanted to show you that. Now I'm gonna continue to reassemble everything, put the headlights on, and do a test fit on the bumper. Okay guys, have a look at this. New replacement bumper has been test fitted. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I'm happy with the fitment there. I'm happy with everything on the front. I've got a new grille in the boot, but we're not going to be installing the grille yet because I need to take the bumper into paint. So I'm going to remove this, get the bumper into paint, and I can get started on the dashboard. Have a look, dashboard is gone, so I need to draw that dashboard out of there, get the new one in. By the time that's done, Akil should have painted this front bumper, and then it's time for final assembly, and that's going to be 3 cars that you're getting a full build in this episode. So let's go. So guys, have a look at this. I've gone ahead and I've fitted the new dashboard. I went ahead and also fitted the new driver airbag. That's all working, all good. Let me get in. Have a look at this. Everything there is nice and clean, nice and smooth. The dashboard that we got has got a slight different color. The original dashboard was all black. This one is a two-tone dash, but I think it actually fits the rest of the interior very nice. As you can see, it's got the two-tone over there, so it doesn't look out of place. Have a look at this. The screen is all working. Guys, the first time I'd done one of these, it was on a previous build. I've actually got it in the playlist, so go check that out. It took me so long because I didn't know what I was doing. And a lot of you guys always ask, like, how did I learn? I learned from trying and learning from the mistakes that I made previously. So, like, this panel here has got a lot of secret clips, and I don't know if you can see it right underneath there. There's a little hole. Yep, right there. On the first one that I'd done, I broke this and I had to buy a new one. I learned from that. So this one, I knocked this out in about an hour, just over an hour, in and out with the old and the new. Everything is back in, bar the glove box. I'm gonna do that later. I'm actually tired. But have a look, everything is in, everything is working. Down below, I went ahead and I replaced the knee airbag, as well as the passenger airbag, which is right there. As you can see, I haven't plugged it in quite yet, but I will finish that off tomorrow. Whilst I was getting all of this sorted though, Akil was spraying the front bumper in the booth next door. He's just come past, he told me he's done, so let's go check it out. Yeah, buddy. So guys, sorry for the noise. We've got the fans and the oven is on, so it's gonna be noisy as soon as I open this door. So the fans are on up there and it's quite hot and muggy, but that's what we need. So have a look at that front bumper. Akil went ahead and put down some paint. This is looking great, but I can't touch it right now. I'm gonna leave it to continue to bake in the oven. It's just gone 5 p.m. So tomorrow I'll come in and install the grill and install this back onto the car, finish up everything, and then that's gonna be the 3rd build that's completed. But guys, this is where we're gonna wrap up this episode. Initially, I planned to show you 2 builds. Got a Ford, I ended up showing you 3 builds, and the video has literally gone on and on. You have to expect the unexpected. I didn't expect to find that added damage to the front reinforcement bar, and that delayed things. But anyway, this is where we're gonna wrap up this video. In the next episode on the 3 builds, I'll wrap up everything, I promise you. I'm gonna give you a full price breakdown, and I want you to tell me, do you think we can make any money off these 3 cars, vans, whatever? Do you think we can make some dosh? Let me know in the comments, and we'll be wrapping up everything in the next episode. So like I always say, keep it moving, and I'll see you in the next one. That is sick. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, why don't you check out one of my previous videos on the left? There's plenty in the playlist. And if you want to know more about the salvage game, why don't you become a member of Salvage Nation, and I'll be there to guide you along the way. And don't forget, you can follow me on Facebook, TikTok and Instagram if you want to get an inside scoop before YouTube.